backfire. Manafort's trial may end up burying Kerry, Bernie and Gore. Well, it turns out that the upcoming trial for former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort could open up a can of worms for a few top-tier Democrats and liberals. The trial is reportedly set to expose a possible link between John Kerry, Al Gore, and Bernie Sanders to a political campaign consultant with ties to Ukraine. Every which way you turn, the Democrats are always tied to that part of the world. From BizBakeReview.com. Paul Manafort's upcoming trial for tax fraud could blow up in Democrats' faces, as it may reveal explosive information about top Democratic political consultants like Tad Devine, who worked for former presidential candidates Bernie Sanders, Al Gore, and John Kerry. It also spotlights the hypocrisy of Robert Mueller's malicious prosecution of Manafort, a former Trump campaign aide, compared to the non-prosecution of former Democratic campaign aides. Tad Devine was the chief strategist for Sanders' 2016 presidential campaign. He also worked for the failed presidential campaigns of Democrats Al Gore and John Kerry. Like Manafort, Devine was also a paid consultant for Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych. Devine has suffered no legal consequences for doing the same exact thing that Manafort did. But Devine is free while Manafort is rotting in jail in solitary confinement. The only difference between the two political consultants is that Manafort briefly worked for Donald Trump. The exhibit list for Paul Manafort's upcoming federal trial lists Devine 16 times, including invoices, emails, and receipts. Other Dem political consultants listed in the court filing are Julian Mulvey, Daniel Rabin, and Adam Strasberg. Mulvey, a business partner of Tad Devine, also worked on the Bernie Sanders campaign. Rabin and Strasberg are longtime liberal political consultants. Manafort was the manager for Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign for 5 months. Trump ousted Manafort amid revelations that he failed to disclose his past lobbying work on behalf of Ukraine. As part of special counsel Robert Mueller's fruitless investigation of alleged collusion between Trump campaign aides and Russia, Mueller discovered that Manafort had allegedly evaded taxes several years before he joined the Trump campaign. As BizPac Review previously reported, Manafort was indicted for tax evasion and money laundering for business activities he engaged in between 2006 and 2014. Manafort did not join the Trump campaign until April 2016,